What's your favorite trait of Netanyahu?
My favorite trait of Netanyahu? I guess that I think it's admirable that he can say so explicitly how he is doing ethnic cleansing without any backlash. How many people can get away with that? So yeah, he's got to be like a top dog to be able to say shit like that and get away with it. It's
We're
admirable.
on live TV. You can't say words like that.
Which word? Netanyahu? I know. A lot of people consider that a curse, so I'll try to, censor myself for saying
that was a good one.
expletives like yeah.
Oh. What do you think should be done in Gaza?
In Gaza? Gosh. I mean, first, it'd be nice to stop killing everyone. That might be a thought, cross anyone's mind. Maybe stop bombing everyone.
What's the second option?
Oh, the second option?
To continue bombing, but
no, I would say probably options 1 through 10, all of them would probably be don't bomb everyone.
What's the 11th option?
The 11th option? Kill them all. Which is the option they're going for, I think.
That sounds like a good one.
So it's between, like not indiscriminately bombing civilians and kids and watching them, be blown to bits because it's just fun, and genocide. What's more fun? Genocide.
Oh.
Apparently, for the guy's name I can't say anymore because I'm
because
public. This is a family.
Yeah, this is a family show.
I don't think so. I don't think it's a family show.
I don't.
But it's families that are being blown to bits, FYI.
Oh, wow. That was good. Wow, you seem like you've done this before. I
have not, no.
Oh.
I don't know what you mean by this. What is this?
Oh.
I've answered questions before.
You've definitely answered questions before.
Yeah, I have answered questions before. That's true. I've never talked about this. I mean, I have, but honestly, not to the public. I haven't talked about it outside of my group of people who believe the same thing that I believe. So I don't know what it's like talking about it to people who are on the opposite side, who are yeah, killing babies is totally cool. It's what you gotta do, oh, you gotta kill them because of Hamas. You gotta kill them. It's oh, okay. The fact that you can have any justification after watching these kids have their limbs blown off from them and then watching their parents hold them and not be able to let go of them and think that there's any fucking justification for it is damn, what kind of person are you? That's hardcore. It's really hardcore to be that level of inhumanity, it's just an impossible place to reach, but people have reached it clearly.
What should we do about Hamas? Oh,
right. Yeah. I think it's a great question to ask all the dying civilians, right before they die. When you see these 2-year-olds, younger than that, dying, I think it's important to ask them what they should do about Hamas. It's really, because I mean, that's the reason, right? When the Israelis drop the bombs on these kids, it's really Hamas that's killing them, right? Even though an IDF soldier will point blank kill this child, but also at the same time say Hamas killed you. Yeah, I think it's really sad that Hamas can be such a great excuse to genocide of people. And it's not even a great excuse, honestly. It's a pretty shitty excuse, but everyone accepts it. And that's the sad part, is how many people can literally be convinced by this, and not only convinced, but vomit out the same garbage. Oh, but we can't we can't help but kill all these innocent, we can't help but shoot these kids or bomb these children because of Hamas. Does that make sense? Does anyone hear that? Like seriously, when you hear that, are you like, oh yeah, you have to bomb those kids, right? They bombed a fucking refugee camp. No, several. And the hospital that they didn't want to take claim for, they bombed it a couple weeks before. They bombed it after that. They bombed Al-Quds, right? They didn't, you're talking about Al-Ahli? They bombed Al-Quds, they bombed Al-Shifa. How many hospitals did they take credit for bombing? How many refugee camps? How many schools? Ambulance? UN chartered school? Like, just kidding. Just kidding. It's obviously, it's the fault of Hamas, right? They're the ones who are, telling these kids to like stay in their incubators while they're trying to live, to not fly towards the southern border where they're gonna also be bombed by Israelis. So amazing.
We have to go to